Maskano Swagwegi. Greetings to all of you. It's a historical day at the Historical Association, and we're grateful. And what we brought with us is one of our belts that we received back. It was returned back to us in our possession. And the one we brought was the great dust fan belt. And what that is there's a lot to it that we talk about when we bring those belts out. And one of the things is to, just what it says in English, is to dust, remove the dust, so that when we sit, we're all at comfort. And these particles that may land on it are brushed aside, as well as what the Historical Association has done with this belt we're here for today. Is he dusted it off and has given it back to us, so that we can continue with what its purpose is, and other than to leave it as an item of just to look at. Over the years, about 100 years or so, that these belts were in the possession of New York State, at the times of our gatherings and our meetings, we could only talk of them. We couldn't talk to them. Today, we can talk to them. And we get a response with a great feeling. A response of greatness is what we receive back from them. And so this example that Onondaga Historical Association is doing, the precedents being set here today without a federal court or a federal law or a judgment telling them to do so, is great precedence. It's setting a great precedence for the rest of the world, as well as the belt that's alongside of that, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy belt, as it's known, and it became our flag. That belt here has a lot of precedent set here at Onondaga Lake. Here in Onondaga County is getting a good name, known as setting precedents for the world to follow. With all your help, all you good people helping, we look forward to this, carrying on. We have a message that we received to unite our people in strength and peace, and to live in harmony with Mother Earth, to live in harmony with our Mother. We know that there's peace. We know that from our own families. We all do. When our mother's happy, we're at peace. And so that goes on for our Mother Earth also. So we share this message. We share this message with all of you, and hope that it'll carry on for the generations to come, so that we're all at peace, and our children in the future have a place to walk about in peace and contentment here on Mother Earth. So that's why with this other belt is brought out, the Hiawatha belt. It's the Confederacy's belt, and we bring that out and have an explanation of that, although we don't have the time of today. It takes more than a day, first of all, to explain what's in there. But we're very grateful for the work that's being done here today. So we look forward to carrying it on. Down here.
At this time, actually, we will transfer the belt that has been here at OHA for close to 100 years. Tom Hunter, the Curator of Collections at OHA, and I will be presenting the belt to Tadadahu Sydney Hill and Faithkeeper Tony Gagne. Yes? The three of them. Go ahead.
This is the work of Tony has done this and learned how to put these belts by examining the old belts, and there's a special way that it's not done on a weave, and that you would think. So Tony has done a lot of work in copying as close as he could to the other belt, and this is done, taking him a while to do it, and that's why we're waiting for him to finish. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work there, and so I'd like to present this to the Historical Society.
Thank you very much. We'd like to open up to questions now for, I know the county executive mayor may have to leave soon, so if you have any questions for them, go now. Oh, Dorothy's daughters are here. Okay. Both Dorothy Webster's daughters. This is great. 3 daughters of Dorothy Webster are here. Thank you very much for coming. Questions? No questions? Good. All right. Thank you, Frank. Yeah?
Sure. I really appreciate that. My name's Andy Major from Neighbors of the Onondaga Nation and the Peace Council. And actually, if you have a minute, County Executive Mahoney, my question is actually for you.
Okay.
The county legislature passed a resolution 8 or 9 months ago expressing intent to want to turn back land on the lake shore to the Onondaga as part of the lake cleanup. And I was wondering if there's been any progress towards that, or if there's things that people can do in the community to support that and move it along. We know it's a long-term process, but.
And we are working on it, and that's something that I would very much like to do, and I'm glad that the legislature has endorsed that. I'm sure that this won't be the first time that the nation has heard this, but we have the state rules with respect to transferring parkland that create a little bit of a job for us. It's not insurmountable. It's something that we want to do. I'm very happy that the Onondagas are in conversation with us about where that land would be. And I think it would be good for all of us in the community because, as I said in my remarks earlier, it's the birthplace of democracy in our country, and I don't know that people realize that. And when you learn about what the Onondagas did there on the shore of that lake, it's important for everybody in the world to have a place that we can reflect on that and what that has meant to all of us. So I very much want to do that, and I'll continue the process on my end with the Onondaga's patience.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, County Executive.
Thanks.
Any other questions? Sure.
I'd like to thank Mr. Tripoli on behalf of our family. We know our mom is smiling from above, and she welcomes our belt back, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you all very much for coming. Appreciate it.